Hi everyone, I want to take a second and share something that I have been thinking about. I am going to share a little bit on posting on social media and a little bit of tough love and some tips on how to make it real, okay? So this is what I'm going to say. I want you guys, when you're posting on social media, to really think about what you're posting, and if you saw someone else posting something similar about a different company, how would you feel? It's easy for us to look at something, and because it's Plexus and Plexus is changing our lives, to be like, oh, this is awesome, I need to share it right now, and not think about what we would think if we saw it from a different company, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is we are one Plexus. If there's anything that anybody posts or shares, you are welcome to use it because that's how we operate, right? We are a sharing culture. We share what we know, we share our resources, we share all sorts of things. But what I don't want you to do is copy and share the exact same wording, the exact same picture 5 minutes after somebody else shared it. And this is why. Because in your network, that is gonna look spammy. If somebody logs on and they have a friend from Florida and from Wisconsin and from New Jersey all sharing the same thing and they don't know each other, that looks weird. It looks like, okay, they're in some sort of weird cult going here, and how are they, like, it's weird. If you're like, hey guys, I'm so excited, I was in the grocery store and I saw this and this blah blah with a picture of it, and then the exact same, 3 people post the exact same thing, it just seems fake and not real, even if you really feel exactly like the post says. So this is what I want to encourage you to do. If you see something that you love, do one of 2 things. If you want to post it today, change the wording, grab a different graphic, make sure it sounds like you. If you're a punk rocker, don't sound like an 80-year-old grandma. If you're an 80-year-old grandma, don't sound like a punk rocker. It's not congruent with who you are as a person. So be real, be yourself, and don't copy exactly the same thing. If you think it's perfect and you're uncomfortable with changing it, save it and post it in a couple weeks when it's not floating around in viral Plexus world. So be mindful of what you're posting, that it sounds like you, looks like you, feels like you, that it's genuine, that you agree with it. And again, if you want it to be exact, save it and post it at a different time. Mary Ellen is great at that. I will see things floating around viral, and then like a month later, I'll see her post it and I'm like, oh, that was so good. And I purposefully didn't post it when it was viral, and then I forgot about it. So if you love it, save it and post it later. If you want to post it today, change it up a little bit. Here's the other thing I want to say. Share your heart. Be real. If you need help with wording, reach out and we will help you. I'm happy to help you as you learn the best way to word things. I'm going to put a couple examples in the comments of things that I've posted in the last couple days. I did a post yesterday, I'll put it in the comments, where I talked about Plexus freedom, but I didn't use a Plexus graphic, I used my kids. And that does 2 things. Number 1, it relates emotionally to someone. And number 2, people are gonna like that picture and comment on that picture because it's my kids and they're cute and they're sweet. And it's gonna make it more visible, so then more people also see the Plexus message, if that makes sense. So thinking about what you're posting and how is it in terms of attention grabbing? Are you posting just something to say, okay, I loaded up my buffer and I'm posted, I've done all my posts and my posts are done and out of the way for the day and I'm done, check. I posted, check. I reached out to people, check. And you're not being genuine in what you're posting and how you're posting it. It comes across as a sales graphic, and that's not something that people are drawn to. So the other thing that I want to share is don't give up on posting. And I have found myself, my little one just woke up. I have found myself in a position before where I've been like, okay, I feel like I've shared everything there is to share about Plexus. I've shared health, I've shared weight loss, I've shared business, I've shared, back when we could share, I've shared, autoimmune issues publicly. I've shared all sorts of things. That's not compliant anymore to share publicly. So you can share those things privately. But I feel like, okay, I've shared everything there is to share. What else do I have to say about Plexus? But here's the thing. People don't see everything you post, and even if they do, they forget. Plexus isn't in the forefront of their mind. So just because you shared one post about poop 6 months ago doesn't mean that everyone knows that Plexus can help you poop. So they forget. So continue sharing, and this is what I want to say about that, is that I had somebody I had reached out to about the business, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And then this past week, I was talking to a friend who's an ambassador, and she was like, oh yeah, so-and-so ordered, BioCleanse and ProBio 5 to help with constipation. And I was like, I reached out to them. But here's the thing, guys. She posted something that grabbed their attention and I didn't. And so you need to be posting real, genuine things on a variety of what Plexus can help with. And don't feel like just because you shared it once 6 months ago, everybody knows, because they don't. So keep posting, keep sharing a mixed variety of what Plexus can do, and do it from your heart and do it real. And don't share viral things because then it discredits you, and nobody wants to be discredited. So hope that helps. Hope you guys have an awesome day and an awesome weekend.